Hello and welcome to the Bear and Sheep's Clothing Podcast, episode 50. Well, it feels like 50. It's episode 2. This podcast is about knitting and hand-dyed yarn. Hello and welcome to the Bear and Sheep's Clothing Podcast, episode 2. This podcast is about knitting and hand-dyed yarn. Thank you for joining us. If this is your first time, you're more than welcome. And if you're joining us again from episode 1, welcome back and thank you.
Thank you.
So section 1 is what are you drinking? So I'll pass you this. And Bernie, you can tell them what you're drinking.
I don't know, what are we drinking?
This is the Rosemary Collins from the Lane magazine. Yeah. That's where it came from, the recipe. So yeah, if you have any cocktail recipes, you can leave them in the comments, and we'll try and chat to you about them because we like a little drink. we like a little cocktail every now and again.
This one's delicious.
This is awesome.
So try it, yeah.
And do you want me to take it for you?
Yes, please.
So, section 2 is what are you wearing?
Oh, right, Di. We don't have faux on.
But
it's too warm.
Too warm for faux tonight. No, section 3 is get your website.
Because it's too warm for faux.
Because it's too warm for faux.
So I started the So Faded Sweater by Andrea Mowry. And I love it. I'll hold it up. And it's been living in my beautiful bag by Emerald Fibres, and it's speckled like bronze and pink and black. It's very cool, and I have some punky pins on it. And this one is cool. It's like a wee friendship pin. So my friend Kathy has the other half. It's like a wee hand holding a heart when you put them both together. I can't remember the maker, so I will put that in the Ravelry group. And the rest are punky pins. Oh, this one is from Walnut in Japan that my friend got me when she was away. So yeah, the So Faded Sweater is a lot of fun. I almost didn't get it because I thought it looked really plain and I was going to do a different sweater but fade it. But I just bought it and I'm so glad I did. The construction is brilliant. There's no short rows to do on the sleeves, so it's the neatest sleeve. I've only knit like 3 garments total, but it's the neatest underarm that I've ever done, so I'm very happy with it. Do you have any whips?
My whips at the minute are I'm doing a few rows of your, what's it called?
Xanthe.
The Xanthe wrap.
Yeah, to try and get it ready in time for Yarn Folk.
I'm trying to get it ready for the show, Yarn Folk. But yeah,
I think last time you saw it was like
it's halfway through the black lace,
yeah, so it's looking very cool.
We're liking it, and that's knit in
a skein of undyed Bear Massam, a skein of Accident in the Lab on Bear Massam, and a skein of Bear Singles, and that's just a black Negan's Heart.
And that whip is being kept in my lovely Star Wars Japanese knot bag by Sweensy Crafts, and it's got my lovely little pin Papa Bear bought to me by Kathy Yarnaholic. Thanks, Kathy. So do you have any other whips?
I have a whip, yeah. I probably not so recently cast on also a Find Your Fade, but I stopped because I wanted to do the jumper instead. So I've talked about this on so many other times that
we've had a lot of texts to get.
Technology wasn't our friend.
Technology sorted out for our new episode, so hopefully our sound is a lot better now. Leave any comments, any advice would be much appreciated.
Yeah. Sorry about the lighting. Despite our best intentions, it is once again very late at night.
Yeah, we're working on the lighting. I think it's not too bad.
I know, but daylight.
Tell us what you think.
Daylight would be better, but anyway. So Find Your Fade. I just got this far because then I decided I wanted the jumper. And this first one is a lot greener in real life. It's a lovely lime green. There's tiny flecks of orange, and it is Telltale yarn, Limoncello Pop. It's a cool name. And then the second one that I've just gone into is gorgeous. It's a woolen boon.
If you hold it still.
Greenleaf hut.
Hold it
You
up
do
there.
it. Yeah.
Let's see.
There's wee bits of pale pink. It's, yeah, daylight better. But yeah, it's woolen boon. Greenleaf hut. So then I dyed up a skein to go with it. I'm gonna need help here. Right, you hold that up. So it's gonna go from this, and then I dyed this one up to go with it. There's wee bits of green in it as well. And then the last colour is the Sanguine Griffin in Blue Orchard Bee. So that'll be the end. Yeah, so it's really fun as well. I just really wanted the jumper for Yarn Folk, so I could have a garment, you know. So I'll get back to that. And it's in my Hawthorne Cottage bag. From the last time. I think that's it for full. Do you have any whips? More whips?
I don't have any other whips, but I am dyeing myself up some yarn to do another bandana coil by Pearl Soho.
Yeah, so faux show, you would have been showing that.
I would have been showing the one that I've just finished, but I gifted it to my father for his fishing trips.
Can maybe put a wee photo in.
Yeah, we'll try and insert a photo somewhere. If not here, you can find it on the Ravelry page. It's on there.
Or Instagram.
Or Instagram, as me, Mr. Baronets.
Yeah, that's really cool. You really enjoyed that,
I
didn't
love
you?
knitting it so much. Yeah, I can't wait to start another one. The short rows, and you give me that little technique.
That was German.
The
short rows,
The
yeah.
German short rows. Yeah, so I really loved it, and it turned out really well.
Short rows in your second.
And my second whip,
Yeah.
my second project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye, and you have a hat to show too.
And I do have a hat to show. I just couldn't find it. I couldn't find it.
Your barley hat.
My barley hat by Tin Can Knits. That was
So we
my
can maybe
first
put a
ever
picture in,
project.
yeah.
Yeah. We'll try. Yeah. I'll try and insert a picture in this video, or it will also be on Instagram and the Ravelry group page. Won't it?
Yeah. And I finished my oh my goodness, it was so long ago.
I know.
My gingerbread sweater. Is the right way, yep. And it was lovely. The colour's just not showing up very well, but it's like pale pink and then gold flakes that kind of die out before the end. So hopefully you can see it a wee bit. We had a wee trip to the caravan up in Donegal, and I wore it at the barbecue, and it was just so cozy.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I
That's
wanted
where
it for.
my hat is actually.
The caravan.
Mm-hmm. We'll get it again soon.
That's all I have for faux. I just have the one.
Just have one photo as well, right?
But nearly finished this. I'm doing the ribbon and my So Faded. So I'll definitely have it for Yarn Folk.
So the next section is in the pipeline. What's in the pipeline, Bernie?
Well, for me, I got this skein of self-striping sock yarn because it seems to be a rite of passage for podcasters. Yeah, there's lovely wee pops of blue and pink and yellow. So someday I knit socks. And also had a wee trip to Dublin with my yarn BFFs and picked up the Pom Pom magazine, of course. And This Is Knit. That's where I got the Lane magazine as well. And I'm going to knit Zazie. Can you do it? Yeah, with these. It's Postcard and Cinnabar. on Brooklyn Tweed Shelter that I picked up at the Constant Knitter. So also someday all of these. Do you have anything in the pipeline?
Just my new bandana cowl by Pearl Soho.
Okay.
I really love that pattern. So I'm dyeing myself up a new yarn for that. And hopefully in the next episode that'll be a whip. Yeah.
Faux?
Maybe
No. Hopefully our technology issues.
Hopefully not. Hopefully we can get another episode out in a fortnight.
Yeah.
So we'll move on.
Yeah.
Our next section will be a yarn preview for the Etsy shop. That's what I said normally. But we're not having an update this time because we're just getting ready for Yarn Folk.
Yeah. But I'll show you some of the yarn that you can get at Yarn Folk, and if it doesn't sell, we don't sell all of it.
Well,
some of it can go into the Etsy shop after. So hopefully before that we'll have a wee...
Do you have the exclusive Yarn Folk
Yeah.
yarn?
Yeah, this is called Yarn Folk, or the Best Folk, and it's based on the Yarn Folk logo. So it's all the same colours as the logo. Oh.
Uh-huh.
You have to hold it right up to show the colours on the wee yarn ball. There's a wee yarn ball up there at the top, and it's all the same colours as these speckles.
Kind of not zooming in.
But yeah, so there's that, and then there'll be a couple of fade kits that I'm doing my So Faded sweater in. Let's see. So there's Tutankhamun. Can you hold them up? Thank you. An Aztec. And this is more pink, like a pale pink.
Can you see it?
So daylight. And this is Spice Market.
Can we hold up?
Can you hold them all together?
Like this?
Yeah. And this is Spanish Gold. So that's the Precious Fade Kit. And there's 4 there, but you know, I could put any more colours in if he's needed any, you know. I just use 4 in my jumper. So that's the Precious Fade Kit. And this is the Enchanted Fade Kit. I just dyed up 3 of these so you could use it for a cropped So Faded sweater or a Free Your Fade shawl. So this is Fairy, and this is Forest Whispers. Sorry, this one's Forest Whispers. And this one is Gathering. And that's 3 of them together. Is that showing okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I kept out to show, but there's a few more new colourways that you'll see at Yarn Folk if you're there. And maybe
if you're there, come and say hello.
Yeah.
Very nice to hear from you.
Yeah, definitely.
So what I should have said at the start was you can find us on Facebook, Ravelry and Instagram as Bear and Sheep's Clothing. If I've said it already, I'll cut it out. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Yes, if you made it through the end.
If you liked what you saw, give us a wee thumbs up for a laugh, and give us a wee subscribe, and we'll hopefully have a new podcast in a fortnight.
Yes.
And fortnightly thereafter.
Maybe in daylight.
Maybe in daylight.
When we're not so tired. That'd be awesome.
We will do our best. But yeah, leave us any comments, tell us what you thought, and any advice on
anything.
Life, yeah. We really need it.
We're just winging it.
We will look forward to hearing from you, and we will try and reply to as many people as possible. So yeah, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Hopefully at Yarn Folk.
And hopefully at Yarn Folk.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye bye.